What's going on, guys? Tegrim here, bringing you our next part of our Clair Obscur Expedition 33 playthrough. The last episode we progressed through Monoko Station, ending up with our last companion here, who is Monoko himself. Seems like quite a funny character, another one that knows Verso, so that was cool to see. We'll have to see how the relationship unfolds as we progress through the game. We kind of explored a little bit. I did plenty more off-screen, looking around. There's some very strong-looking enemies in the surrounding areas that I think we'll probably have to come back to, because I'm too scared to go and fight them now. So we're just going to progress through the game, just to show you. Everyone's kind of level 31 except for Monoko, because he was a few levels behind anyway. Got him up a couple levels. Found some more Nevrons to get skills from. I haven't been back to camp yet to upgrade his Lumina points and whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. There were a couple of vendors that I found in a cave with a very terrifying enemy inside. I didn't want to go near it. The thing outside I had a pop at, and it just kept bouncing on me until I died, so that was fun. So another one we'll have to come back to, but we found a couple of good weapons to equip to Verso and CL, and yeah, that's where we're at. So we'll progress onwards to Old Lumiere. I'm going to stick with using Monoko a bit because I want to level him up, obviously. He's a bit behind. Okay, another very large area. It's like a gestural beach over there. I will go and do that off screen, of course. I'm going to show all those sorts of things. That's where we came in, wasn't it? Yeah. We're not going to be able to get past. Okay. Almost took that thing out. I think we're just wildfire, I guess.
There we go. I'll do it.
Lovely. It's not a
lovely feat.
Not a time jump.
Dear me. Watch out, Monoko. Chroma is flowing.
Your turn to shine.
It's always that back one, the backhanded one, that catches me off guard.
Violence. Invigorating.
Oh, nice. Provides a heal over time, it's cool. Very good.
good staff.
Chevalier's foot, Portier's foot.
I am speed!
Indeed. Toes upgrade. Yep, so that's a gestural beach, that's fine. I will check that out off screen, like I say. Let's listen to this.
Thomas of the 47th Drunken Brigade. Benjamin's been calling us the Drunken Brigade. Ha! I love it. Yeah, we do our best work after a few. The trick is finding that perfect point where your nerves have calmed enough that your mind and body are one, but not so calm that your reactions are dulled. Some of the lads haven't quite managed riding that edge. But I remain in full control of my body and thoughts. Oh! Sounds like someone spotted another Neveron. Better fuel up for our next dance. For Lumiere!
Okay. These things suck. No, I'm gonna swap out CL for Niall. I'll have a go. This team. If it takes too long, I'll cut it down. Comes out and fucking busts it up. Nice. Right, let's progress on towards old Lumiere.
Welcome, my friends, to old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea. We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the Paintress is in the center. Let's go.
Okay. Absolute wreck, but it's also pretty wicked. Cover 25% health on counter-attack. Revive Tint Shard. When applying powerful, its duration is increased by 2. Let's fight. Because I used a lot. Used a lot of chroma. Should have used Monoko. What have you got? Alguron? Base attack? An ice weapon for CL. Okay. I'll buy this for CL. We've got 40 of those, so... Okay. Right, well... We're gonna have to save up our chroma from now on, I think. Oh.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Monoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Monoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Monoko. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
Right, okay, so we've been split up. So is what I'm understanding. Yes. Okay, this is our team. That's fine. All these guys are strong.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
That looks fun over there, wherever the fuck that is. Let's deal with these. Absolutely mullered.
Here's your card.
It likes you.
Oh shit. Gradient attack. Batman? Something for Mael? Died before I could get the heal off. Indeed. Oh, oh, what on earth is that? Yeah, it doesn't look like we can go that way to whatever the hell that thing is. Yeah, okay.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Right, he's catching up.
Oh, lovely.
Many, many Lumina points. That's where we came in. Fading man. Nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. You a spirit trapped in the gommage? These days, I'm just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she gets sad thinking about mortality. When I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Are you talking about the paintress? She paints. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, to bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike. All of them. It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they are far, far away. Are you originally from old Lumiere? I paint them so that I can remember them, remember their faces. Man, it's got silent. Strange. I want to know what these swords are about.
Doesn't that look like one of Eskier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift.
There we go, okay.
I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
Is that 58?
58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
I want to know what it said.
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Oh, tell me about it.
The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Minoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Indeed, when this is over. 42. Upgrade the two that leveled. That's fair enough. Right, okay. Well, whatever Lune and Co found didn't sound good about Verso.
That's better.
Nice, we got one.
I never said there was treasure.
Keep finding these materials, but they're no good to us at the moment. We need to be upgrading past level 9. Alright.
Bring it on. That's better. That's better.
Oh! Destroyed.
You're a pretty good team. Verso?
Okay.
Verso? Putain. Where did he go? Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Indeed. Alright, well. Bye!
I think I'm close.
Close to what? Yeah, so that just went round. That's fine. We don't need to fight everything. There's a flag in a large open space. My boss senses are tingling.
This manor's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
This is probably the original manor that we've been sort of exploring when we've come across those doors. Excuse me. Oh my god.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan? How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
Verso, move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Okay, here we go. Is this our chance for vengeance for Gustav?
forced us to this point.
Ah! Timing on that.
Ready to strike. Target marked.
She won't help you this time. I'm
Danger.
not angry, just disappointed.
Petals.
I'm ready.
Alright, okay. We've got quite a lot of health.
Flames. On me.
You're outmatched.
Ready an attack to all enemies, supplies mark, yeah. That one's gone.
Let the ink flow.
Oh. Meta room, okay. Sure that's not it. No. Main theme's playing in the background. Oh no.
Everyone all right? Okay.
Noko.
Noko's broken.
Why can't you accept who you are?
Alicia. Things pause, even Renoir this time. Yep. It looks similar.
What is that? Will you tell me your name?
Alicia.
Fuck!
Sister that's been resurrected or something? I'm gonna take a guess. Okay.
Oh, Dory. Thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful, and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that Jestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The painter's heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us.
We circle back to our curator friend.
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are Axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are Axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
Well.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
She's so sassy. Right. Okay, so I guess it's up to us now to choose. Where's that journal? 58, was it?
Expedition 58, Delphine. The behemoth is such a marvel. It has a small city on its back that I really want to explore, but the others think it's too risky, too easy to get caught by the Nevs around here. Verso called this thing an Axon. Apparently they are incredibly powerful, with hearts of pure chroma, utterly unkillable. Except, clearly, something did. Verso and his father, Renoir, spent years trying to kill the Axons, hoping to forge their hearts into a weapon to break the barrier. But no dice. I bet the curator would love to get his hands on one of those hearts. He could easily forge such a weapon.
Okay, so that's what Lune heard. Right, okay. So obviously we can chat to everybody. Ah, okay, nice. Paint break. Paint spikes can sometimes block your path. You can now destroy them by attacking with R1, revealing hidden paths with unexpected challenges and rewards.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to zero?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different. Story time?
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to share something deeply personal with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're
vain, and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
Verso's story was rather lacking. Ciel appreciates Verso slightly more than before. Ciel and Verso spend a bit too long teasing each other before going back to the others.
Lune. Okay. We'll, talk later then.
Do you want to spend time with Lune? Yes. Verso approaches Lune. You can see that she wants to ask him more questions.
I've been wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not return to Lumiere?
I did. I went back. Helped with the rebuild. After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food, shelter. None of it.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost missed those times. You know, the dome shield. Father and I helped build that.
Oh, why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. You didn't know about the Paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones. Like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me. Guess I'm hard to trust.
Perhaps.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed. Barely escaped. Kind of killed my interest in returning home. What about you? Do you miss home?
I spent my whole life studying the Paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of viennoiserie.
Ooh, good answer. I miss those too. What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
And it feels more relaxed in Verso's presence. Appreciates that Verso shared actual useful information. He becomes lost in thought, reflecting on the information that Verso has shared. Verso feels ignored, goes back to the others. Talk to Monoko.
I'm sorry, Molye. We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
Spend time with Monoko, yes.
I see you got stronger.
Well, I didn't spend the last few years hiding in the mountains.
The mountain where a Pellerin cut you in half and you cried for my help.
Yeah, the mountain where a Stalag stomped you and I had to evacuate you.
You want to fight?
Well, unlike Gestrels, I need sleep, so I'll pass.
Coward.
See how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded.
Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded.
In the mountains, I have learned inner peace. These petty provocations do not work on me anymore.
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah, you do too, I know.
Remember our first battle against the duelist?
Sure do. We got our asses kicked pretty hard.
And this one time we tried to swim to the Red Tree Island and you got eaten by that snake?
Oh yeah, it turns out living inside a snake's belly is possible when you're mortal. Carving my way out was a nightmare, though.
You challenge Eskia to a duel.
Remember that time when you challenged Eskia to a duel?
Well, someone conveniently forgot to mention that Eskia is the most powerful creature in the world. Good times. Oh, and remember when...
Noko and Verso fall back into the familiar pattern of their camaraderie.
Good times indeed.
A bit more time bragging before going back to the others.
Ready for the axons? Of course you are.
Spend time with Mael, yes. Verso joins Mael, who's throwing rocks by the lake.
Throwing rocks again?
Mm-hmm. You should try.
Eskia would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditioners.
Exactly.
That make you the paintress then? That make you Lumiere then?
Would that make you Lumiere then?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar. Stone after stone after stone, knowing they'll never come back.
And knowing you'll never stop.
You get it.
Yeah. I enjoy depressing poetry too.
That doesn't surprise me.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Minoko. I'm currently comparing him to the backside of an owl. Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
Can I see?
Do I get to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine, if I get to read yours.
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
Feel closer to each other. Mael and Verso spend some time together. Mael proves to be extremely critical of Verso's writing. I go back to the others after Mael is done teasing Verso. Now it's Eskia.
I'm mad.
Eskia.
I'm stinking mad.
About Noko.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
Spend time with Eskia. So approaches Eskia, who stares intensely at his armband.
That armband looks nice.
Yeah, guess it's official, part of the disaster expedition now.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now. Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work. Where's my armband?
So, you want an armband too?
Maybe.
You barely have arms.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do. You better not lose this like your stones.
I shall treasure this forever.
Eskia is even more excited than usual. Verso has given Eskia the greatest gift ever. Eskia is overcome with emotion. Bless. Skier dances around with his armband for a bit before they return to the others. Okay, check up on the others.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? Not a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me when you told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me?
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. And your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Thanks.
Okay. Current objective. Defeat the two Axons on their respective islands to forge a weapon able to pierce the monolith barrier. Let's go to sleep. I'll probably wrap up after this if there's a cutscene. Skier ability unlocked because we found the rock. Swim through coral reefs. Expedition escape. Skier can now take you to the continent from any expedition flag. Ah. Okay, so we can more easily backtrack. Nice. Okay. Well, I think with that, I will wrap up this episode here. We did a lot. I've been recording for about an hour and a half now. Again, I'll go do some exploring, check out the area, maybe backtrack a little bit. If I think something's going to be cool, I'll record it. But otherwise, you know, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. Please comment as well if there's any feedback or what you enjoyed or anything else you want to say. So thank you as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.